All right, so I have a video that I can finally make. So I tried to make one this morning when I like right before I went to sleep. It was like seven in the morning. I've had all weekend off, so today's Monday night. I'm going back into work. And I tried to make one this morning, but it was just kind of like rambling, and I don't know, like I'm trying to like do less of those videos. But I have a couple things I can finally talk about, so I'm just gonna make this video. So I guess number one, tomorrow I'm ordering my phone. I'm guessing there's my mom. But anyway, so like I said, I'm going into work, but tomorrow night, or basically when I wake up, I'm buying my phone. I'm not going to buy it. I'm gonna get on the OnePlus app and buy it. So yeah, I know I just like I just said, OnePlus app or the OnePlus website. So the reason that I'm getting the OnePlus is because I just don't need two phones, bro. Like I made the video saying I was gonna get the Pixel 9 Pro and the Vivo X200 Ultra. But like I said, I've had the same plans where I want to get my main phone and then I want to get a good camera for all my stuff. And there's no point in not doing that. Like I need to do that. And I'm gonna be honest, the main reason I've always wanted the OnePlus 13 ever since it came out. But I was thinking, well, I had a Pixel before and but so I am officially going with the OnePlus 13 100%. And the main reason is because they have a deal on, which is the version that I'm gonna get. It's the highest version. It's the 16 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gigs of storage, and they have it for $100 off with a code right now, and I can get it for $899.99, and that is just stupid good. Like S25 Ultra equivalent for like $400, $500 less. I mean, you can't beat it. You literally just cannot beat it. So I'm going with the OnePlus 13. I don't know how long it's gonna take to get here. I'm gonna guess around a week. But that's that. So I am going with the OnePlus 13. Like I said, I'm ordering that tomorrow. I'll probably try to make another video tomorrow, and I'm like a short video, and I'll kind of include that in my video for tomorrow when I do go to buy it. I'm not even sure what case I want to get. I have an idea, but I just haven't found one that I like. Number two, like I said in the other video, I ordered the Ordinary kits. It's a skincare kit. Like I said, I've been trying. I just want to LooksMax. I know the haircut I want to get, but it doesn't fit me currently because of my build. And that's another reason I'm trying to lose some more body fat, or lose body fat in general, so that I can get down to that goal. And it'll look better. Like I want a mod cut, but I want my hair to be black. I want to darken it. Like my hair is like pretty dark, especially like when it's wet. But I want like dark hair, like not like so black that it just looks fake, but I want it to be quite a bit darker, maybe like a shade or two darker than what it is now. Because it's definitely way more brown when it's dried up, and with it being the summer, it makes my hair slightly more lighter. So anyway, the kit is coming. I'm not exactly sure. I'm pretty sure when I looked at the tracking info, it said something like the 24th, which is literally I think like 2 or 3 days. I'm pretty sure it's in 2 days. So okay, wow, they actually have the lights up for the Jack's place now. That's cool. So we got a new Jack's, and that one actually looks way nicer than the one that we have at the other place, other location down here. But yeah, that's that. Number three, so I didn't include this in the last video that I uploaded, but I did say this in the video that I tried to upload this morning, and I just ended up not uploading it. I've started a new band, and it's called Porcelain Veins. It's literally just straight shoegaze, alternative rock, Deftones, Quantic, Wisp, that type of shoegaze, alternative rock type of vibes. But the way I have it set up is it's like, for now I'm gonna be the solo artist, and I'm doing all the stuff, the engineering, the beats, or not. I'm not doing the beats. I'm buying the beats from a really good producer. But I'm doing the engineering, and I'm doing the vocals and all the setup and all the goodies and the fun stuff. But I want to do this because it's a good mix between both, where I can do it now, I can do all the songs, but at the same time, when I have all the people and when I have, you know, my band and all of that, we can do tours, we can do tours, we can do, you know, gigs and venues and stuff like that. That's gonna be fun. And another thing, that's one thing. Another thing, I've considered not trying to buy a cash vehicle, not trying to get, you know, a Mustang or, you know, the cool car that I want, and just buying, there's a 2017 Ram 1500 down here with the 5.7 liter V8. You know, obviously it's a four-door, so it fit all the buddies. But I've considered getting it just because I can get it way earlier than, you know, something like the Mustang or whatever, and I want to get that earlier. Because the earlier I get that, the faster that I can, you know, start looking for a house or an apartment. But yeah, I'm finally moving up in life. I'm pretty excited about it. So yeah, that's that. Like I said, I've been considering, you know, I haven't made a final decision. But I'll probably make another video on it very, very soon, probably within the next couple of days, because I'm going to be thinking on it. And I think I'm going to go test drive it maybe when I get off of work in the morning. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll see. Like I said, I'll make an update video on that. But that's one thing. Another thing, I guess I could talk more about Jonathan. So I know every time I make a video about this, you know, I can't imagine what he thinks from his point of view and what I'll think from, you know, a couple months down the road, because it's almost like I'm glazing. I'm not really glazing, but I'm like dragging it. I'm dragging it on, and I keep talking about it. But I tried to say it in this morning's video, but it didn't work out. But I'm gonna say it in this video. We caught each other at a bad time. Wow, they finally got this street light fixed. Jesus Christ, it's been down for like a year. Okay, they got 2 of them now. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, that's new. They finally fixed that, the second one. Anyway, like I said, he caught me at a bad time again when he wanted to start hanging out. You know, I've always been the one that had everything: the vehicle, the driver's license, the good job. I've always had the money. I've always wanted to do stuff. And when he started wanting to hang out a couple months ago again, you know, I had lost my car, lost a job, I didn't have any money. Everything that I just mentioned was obviously like reversed. So it wasn't very fun. And literally the only thing that we did was try to do the band stuff. And he got very overwhelmed with it. And, you know, I'm gonna be honest, me myself, I wasn't overwhelmed, but I was like, I'm gonna roll the window up, but I guess what I'm trying to say is I was definitely like not enjoying it. I wasn't overwhelmed, but I wasn't enjoying it. And he caught me at a bad time because that's all we had to do. And I remember like the day that he quit talking to me, he said that he wished it was like the old times, or, you know, we didn't focus on this stuff. We were kind of just out riding around, going to eat, going to Tupelo, going to Cane's. Yeah, obviously. I mean, that's what I'm chasing. That's what I've been trying to chase. That's what I want right now. But he just caught me at a bad time the last couple of months. But now is literally the best time for us to try to start hanging out again. And I've kind of been hinting at it, you know, I'm not really pressuring, but I'm making a move. I'm not really like waiting on him to just be curious and then just randomly be like, oh, well, I want to, you know, I want to finally start hanging out again. So I've been kind of doing it myself, just because it's something to do. You know, it's somebody to hang out with and somebody to, you know, whatever, go eat with, something to do. It's literally something to do, and I mean, it's just fun. But like I said, right now is literally the best, you know, time. I work third shift over here. He works first. So when I wake up and I have all the whole rest of the day, you know, before I have to go into work, he's getting off and he has the whole rest of the, you know, the day before he goes to sleep. So it's literally a perfect balance, but we're not on the same schedule. And I feel like that is literally like it's perfect because we're not on the exact same schedule, but we have the same times off or available, you know, to do stuff. So I'm pretty happy about that. But I don't know. I mean, we'll see how this goes. I did drop a song. So like I said, Porcelain Veins, I did drop my debut song. It's fire. It's out now, and I have another one that I'm working on that is even more fire. It is, I keep saying, oh, this is the best, you know, work of, you know, piece of art that I've ever done, piece of work, piece of whatever, best song I've ever made. I'm gonna say it again. I genuinely think that my phone down because there was a cop, and I don't know why they always hide there. I know exactly when they hide, where they hide, and who is hiding. So I don't know like why, and they have a trap down there now. I don't really see the point. But like I said, yeah, I've got 2 songs. I got one that's gonna come out in a couple of days. I might finish it this morning. I don't know. Depends on what I want to do, what I have to do. But with that being said, though, I'm gonna order my phone tomorrow. Like I said, I did share that song, so it's called "Stay" by, you know, Porcelain Veins, which is me. I did share that song to Jonathan on Instagram. He's seen it. He didn't do anything. He didn't say anything. But I mean, he didn't block. So I mean, I guess that's, you know, a step forward. Maybe he checked it out. I don't know. But we'll see. I mean, he has nothing going on. I know for a fact. This has happened so much. I know for a fact that he has nothing going on. I don't know if he's still working. I'm assuming he is. If not, I don't really care too much. It's whatever. But I mean, yeah. I know he mentioned something like right before, you know, because we was talking again. And I know he mentioned something about trying to what's it called? You know, get a different job, get like a higher paying job, and, you know, work more hours. I'm sure that's not happened yet because he doesn't even have his license, I don't think, unless he's just magically got it, you know, or got it now, you know, after a month and a half. It's because he goes to me for 2 months, and then we started hanging out for like about 3 weeks in total, and then now it's been another month and a half. So who knows? I will say though, this time period has gone by way faster than what that last time period went by. Like, it felt longer than 2 months. It felt like 3 or 4 months, and now it feels just like 3 weeks to a month. It doesn't feel like it's nearly been 2 months. So it's pretty crazy. But I don't, you know, I've got a lot of talking done in this video, and it's been you know, nearly at the 13-minute mark. That's a lot better than 30 or 40. You know, I try to keep it, you know, shorter, but yeah, I have so much to talk about, and, you know, so much stuff to go through. But that's it though. I mean, with that being said, like I said, I'm gonna make a video tomorrow, a short clip, maybe another slight, you know, small update, and I'm gonna, you know, mention, you know, the fact that what's it called, that I bought the phone, and I'm probably gonna go ahead and buy the case tomorrow as well. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.